Hey guys, welcome back to A&J Education YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be discussing Cambridge University, why you should consider applying there, and what are some of the things about it that you need to know. So if you're considering applying to Cambridge, keep watching. Alright guys, I'm very pleased to be able to welcome Lorenzo back in the studio. Hi Lorenzo.
Hi Sonny.
Lorenzo here has done economics undergraduate as well as masters, which was a separate application. So successfully applied and got into Cambridge twice, which is no joke. Lorenzo has very kindly agreed to talk about Cambridge University, on the whole, and sort of why you should consider it. So, we hear Cambridge a lot, but why is it considered, one of the two sort of best universities in the UK and, one of the best universities in the world? What makes it special?
I think, what makes it special apart from the kind of the town itself and the university, which has some amazing buildings, is mostly probably the people and the professors. And so the research at Cambridge is really good, and usually most of the professors have a lot of very cited work, and most of a lot of Nobel Prizes have gone to Cambridge. And then the other side of the university is the students, and so there's a lot of screening for the students, and all of the people that you will meet at Cambridge are very passionate about their degrees. They will have had an amazing grades at high school, and so they're all very kind of driven people. But it's definitely not so much different in terms of other things from other unis.
Well, the one thing that many students highlight is the what they call unique system of small group interaction with your professors. Can you tell more about that?
Yeah, so that's there's a system of supervisions. That's what they're called in Cambridge, and basically for every course there will be someone assigned in your college. So colleges, there's about 30 colleges in Cambridge, and you have the occasion to have much smaller groups when you have someone from the college teach you. And so, for example, for economics, we had groups of around 3 or 4 people, and we'd get supervisions every week, and there would be one supervision for each course. And so that's basically why you learn most of the things you do at Cambridge, because you have the chance to talk to PhD students or to professors, whoever is teaching the supervision, and kind of they spend basically a lot more time. If you have questions, you can ask them, and you can go a lot more in depth into the.
But it sounds like it can be quite intimidating, because if you're not prepared. So I remember my tutorials at Oxford, and the ones where even the ones that where I was prepared, they were still difficult. But the ones where maybe didn't prepare as much as I should have, you really there is no place to hide.
Yeah. They can be quite scary, especially since some courses have one-on-one supervisions, and that you're in a room where a professor has 20, even 50 years of experience in that field, and you've just started. So they are quite intimidating, but most of the time you need to realize that they're not marked. Like you can do as badly as you like, as long as the exams go fine, you will be okay. So most of the time it is for you to learn, and so it's just an opportunity you have on top of it, and so it kind of you need to see it more as an opportunity than as a burden, and that's kind of takes the pressure away.
Makes sense. And Lorenzo, many students talk about the social aspect of Cambridge. So when you were a student, what did you get up to?
Well, I guess whatever.
If it's something to share.
Yeah, well, whatever university students kind of do across the whole country.
Yeah.
There was a lot of socialising and kind of going on outside, and there's I guess at Cambridge one part that's really nice is the after exams. There's the May week, which is in June, strangely, but
it's still called May week.
It's still called May week. But it's after exams, and there's a lot of parties that the colleges organise, and people are just going to the park, punting every day. It's kind of a very nice week after all the work done.
Yeah, okay, makes sense. And in terms of Cambridge compared to other universities, are there any particular things? So, for example, there are some students who are really good athletes who maybe really taking sport very seriously might consider Loughborough, because Loughborough has excellent sporting facilities. They have a lot of Team GB and international athletes. Are there any things like that? Obviously Cambridge is good academically, but other things like that students should be aware of when coming to Cambridge?
Yeah, sports at Cambridge is really good as well. And there's a lot of kind of other activities, and there's so many societies at Cambridge that any interest you have, you're probably going to find someone else who has the same interest. And the sport teams are really good. There are people that basically try to get into Cambridge just to get into the either rugby or rowing or football clubs, because there's all this aspect of the varsity, and it's quite fun once you get into sports. And there's other societies as well, for like the orchestra is a very good orchestra, or the choir at King's College. So again, there's a lot of people that apply to King's College just for the choir.
That's the Christmas broadcast.
Exactly,
the famous one, yeah.
Yeah, and I've had a few friends that basically went to the choir, and then they were completely absorbed in the choir, and kind of the academic side for them was kind of part of it.
Yeah, secondary.
Exactly.
Yeah. Makes sense. And comparing Cambridge, I'm sure you've applied to other universities as well, and speaking to your friends who've studied at other universities, what would you say makes your experience different? Is it different, or is it fairly similar to your friends across other universities?
Well, I think what makes it different, basically, I think this is across, Oxbridge, and I've heard maybe a few other universities do this, is the collegiate system. And the difference is that you live most of your university life with your friends, and like you're almost forced to live in a college, and there's usually around 150 people in your year in that college. So you get to know everyone, and kind of the whole town is kind of shaped around students. And so that's kind of a nice part of being a student, is that you're completely immersed in this university environment. And someone maybe studying in London, they might get lost that kind of aspect of uni.
No, that's true. Well, guys, I think this was a very useful, albeit brief, overview of Cambridge as a university. Lorenzo, you're really selling it well. So if you're looking at UK universities or universities globally, and you have the grades academically, you enjoy the academically stimulating environment, you thrive in that, definitely consider Cambridge, because it is an amazing place. That could be the right for you, but of course you wouldn't know until you apply and maybe get a place. And if you do consider it seriously. But for now, Lorenzo, thank you very much.
Thank you,
guys. Remember to please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Really appreciate it, and appreciate your love and help in spreading the videos that we spend a lot of time making. And also do check out the university admissions newsletter that you can find a link below to sign up. I sent it 2 weeks ago. I promise you it's really good. For now, take care and good luck.